Hey everyone, it's Jessica Michaels here with another project for you for Color Cast Designs. I decided I wanted to make an envelope for my December daily album, so I cut a piece of paper that was the same size as my page protectors in my December daily album, which is a 6x8 Simple Stories album, and then that was my background paper that I cut from the Crate Paper collection. I think it's called Holly Jolly something or other. I'll link it in the description for you. And then to create the actual pocket, I went ahead and just cut down a smaller piece for the bottom to hold my tags and things that I'm going to put inside. And then I just hole punch a half circle here. I'm just using my Creative Memories circle punch for this in the 1 1/4 inch size to just create a little half circle at the very top to just create that little flap that you see. I am just using some very light adhesive there as I'm going to do some machine stitching the whole way around this pocket. Well, not the whole way. I'm going to leave the top open, obviously, but I'm going to do machine stitching around the whole page. And as you can see, I'm just kind of marking it out there. And then the back side, I wanted it to be patterned as well because I'm actually going to make another page out of the other side. So I'm just going to give a quick flip through on this paper pad and see what other pattern paper I have that I can use here to put on the back side of this, since my papers aren't double-sided. So I'm just picking out this really pretty pink plaid paper here, and I am just going to put that on the back side. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw this over at my sewing machine, but first I wanted to add some trim to the side of this pocket, so it's just going to be finished on that outside edge. So when you're flipping through my book, you see this beautiful trim, and I'm just cutting a piece down to size and then just using some Deluxe Nuvo liquid adhesive just on both sides of the paper here to just kind of sandwich that trim in there while I press it down. And then I will actually add machine stitching on top of this, probably doing a zigzag pattern. That way it really helps to hold that trim in there and it's not going to come out when you're flipping through my book at any given time. So I'm just finishing stuffing this in here down the side. It was a little bit tight because I had my pages already kind of stuck together, but I was just careful with it not to peel up any of the adhesive that was already on there. And then I'm just pressing it down and applying some pressure to get that to stick to the trim itself. I'm going to go ahead and do my machine stitching at this point off camera, and then here you can see that that is all completed. I'm just trimming off the excess of the trim. You can see my pocket is open and my machine stitching goes through the whole way to the back and around all of the sides, and then I've got my cute little pocket. Now let's embellish this pocket. I'm going to use that Christmas morning acrylic from the shop. That was from the Christmas release. I think that actually came out last month. And I am just punching some holes in my pocket, just using my page protector as a guide for where my holes need to be. And then I have photos here that I wanted to use, and I wanted to create a whole bunch of tags and things. So I actually did that part off camera. I'm just going to decorate this and show you how I created my actual little folder here for my December daily album, and then I do the tags and things that I stuff inside off camera because that video would have been really long probably if I had to keep all of that in here. So you can see I just cut some little hole reinforcements from my little hole reinforcement punch there, little circles to add there just to reinforce the holes so that when you're flipping through the book, it just adds a little bit of extra durability. And then I've got the Deck to Halls collection here by Coco Vanilla Studio. I love these flowers. I wish I would have gotten like 20 packs of these because I absolutely love them. They're just the perfect flowers to use on any of these Christmas theme layouts or just basically anything in general that has that red and green to it. It's just gorgeous, and I just love their flowers. They're just the best. So I'm just layering a few of them around my acrylic piece here, and I'm going to let the leaves kind of run off of the page, and I'm just fluffing up the edges of the petals kind of as I go and as I glue them down. And you can see here that I just love to layer them up and just add little clusters of flowers, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just adding it to the right side of my acrylic piece there. I'm going to use that same Nuvo Deluxe adhesive on on my acrylic. It's my favorite adhesive for acrylics because it does seem to hold up a really long time. The other adhesive that I do like using, and it's pretty comparable, is ThermoWeb's mixed media adhesive. It also dries clear just like this one does. So either one of those are kind of my go-to adhesives for gluing down these acrylic pieces, and it really seems to have a nice strong bond and hold up a long time when flipping through these albums and just over the years as they're sitting around. I've got my flowers here. I'm just kind of layering these and tucking them in behind that acrylic, and then I'll go ahead and glue down my acrylic piece here. I'm going to link that down below in the description for you in case you want to grab this acrylic from the shop and anything else that's new. The new release is out for the month of December now, so you can grab anything there. It features mostly things for the new year. It has a really, really pretty color scheme that I just love. It's like a bluish color scheme, but it's just really pretty and just perfect for winter and the new year coming. So make sure you check that release out. And this is gonna finish this one up pretty soon here. I'm gonna actually pop a video in here to show you the little flip through of all of my little tag pieces and things that I created to go inside of this little pocket. My camera actually quit filming at some point here while I finished up the front of this pocket. So here's what it looks like finished and in my book. Isn't it so sweet? I love how it turned out. I think it's so cute. I have this page unfinished on the back. I didn't finish that one, but this gives you a general idea of how I created the pocket and the little things that I tucked inside. Created a little flip tag book there just with a few photos. I could have added one to the back even. And then this one is front and back, just a general tag. And then this, I did machine stitching on. It's a little bingo card, and then I put my photos on the back of that one. So super cute and fun, and just something a little different for your December daily albums. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I've given you some ideas and inspired you to create something today. So have a great day, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.